the civil rights people did such a good job in being peacefully dominant, we have civil rights now. The silver trail that they left, the antenna, the slow process that they had to go through, walking through dogs, fire hoses, KKK, racist, government officials, all of that. You see, when this guy here, the governor of Fathers, tried to deny education with the military, saying we're not going to do this, we had to bring the military in, and now we have someone, black chief, using helicopters, just as that guy did, to stop one person. They were talking about not having black children get educated, but they had 9 of them to do it. It's a significant number too. So see the self-hatred that goes on. So the civil rights people and their powerful presence. People talking about all they want to do is sit next to white folks at the restaurants and all that. You see? And that's what you all want to do anyway. You won't even shop with black people. Trying to dog them out. That's all you want to do is shop. I get mad from white folks, buying hair like white folks, clothes, suits like white people. You want to live among the white people in their neighborhoods, drive the cars that they drive, but you want to talk about them, but y'all are caught up even worse than they are. We have to beg you all to shop with black. We have to beg you all to shop black. In that instance, always trying to talk stuff about black people. And the one brother who dogged Martin Luther King out, he had a heart attack. You know who you are, Mr. Hemmett. What were the African angels, all the things you talked about, religious things you talked about that were so powerful to help you? They reached and got you, right? But you had to go to the white folks' hospital after the heart attack that you had. You see? You got to pay homage to the people who put their lives on the line. If he was an agent, well, there are lots of people who are agents. Okay, but agents, he tried to play both sides because there was slavery before he got here. It was dogging people out before he got here. So yeah, he had to play both sides. What other choice did he have but to play both sides? That's what you have to do. They play both sides. They've been playing both sides all along. Have they not? They're still playing both sides. So that's how you get along. That's how you get in the game, to see what they're doing, to show those who are not agile enough, strong enough to play one side, the so-called black side, and powerful enough, they didn't have enough help. People had left the South for jobs. Go give me a job. I ain't studying this shit no more. It's too rough down in the South. Lots of people rushed up out of here. But you're going to tell us about Martin Luther King was a sellout. What about your family who rushed and got jobs up north, never looked back? So yeah, in the South, they had to play both sides, put their lives on the line. What do you mean? How are you a sellout? You put your life on the line. There's no such thing. So those civil rights people, that's a silver trail. Those are right now moments. You see how that's going? The antenna, the slow, hermaphrodite, possible. All brains are feminine now that we know. Only a loving mother would know to tell this child, don't do nothing to nobody. God got you, baby. Stay the course. Yes, there may be some errors in some of that. Yeah, I take that. And yet, look, we had some people, Black Panthers so-called. What happened to them? You all in militaries right now. When we help one another, people come out of the military doing crazy stuff right now behind me right now. Got all kinds of military experience. Using that military maneuver in a peaceful dominant society right now to try to disturb one person, a lynch mob, right back to what they were going through in the civil rights. I got to go through the same shit right now today because I'm speaking the same language that they spoke then. We are people, we are loving, and we are here today to do just that, to show the power, the true power of the creative process. And yet, they say he sold us out. Please. The silver trail that they left I'm on it. Thank you, brothers and sisters, every one of y'all. Thank God for y'all. The open carry, so this is open carry right here. This is open carry. Truly open carry. I challenge everyone, every day, everywhere I go. No gun. I tell these youngsters, we know how these youngsters crazily was shooting people, acting tough, driving around right now. Killings going around this town every day, all the time. See, this is open carry, what I'm doing. The other day, there was a shooting on Monroe. I was coming through that area. Well, I didn't know there was a shooting. I just saw 5 police cars. I thought they was messing with me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn. I threw my hands up at them, like waved them off. Come on, man. And I stopped because they really went around me 2 or 3 times. But one of the most beautiful things happened that day, though. I heard the radio guy say, yeah, that's the guy right there. And I said, yeah, that's right, I am the man. He was talking on the radio. He probably was like, who's this guy? And said, that's that old crazy dude that y'all always walking around. I heard the radio transmission on that as well, officer, as y'all was riding through. I know y'all wasn't trying to bother with me. I know y'all was trying to do your job. So let me say that. But that day, I went to the garden, Dunbar Community Garden. Not first, where did I go? I went somewhere else. I was on the city bus. Yes. Oh yeah, I was going to get some coconuts, some burro bananas, and one other thing. And ended up on the UALR campus. And now they're participating crazily. 4 or 5 of those little electric gas cars riding around. Every time I come to the campus, they're popping up, 4 or 5 of them. Why do I know that? Because they sit around the corner quietly because they're noisy. I used to ride them things now. I did the job so well, picking up so many cigarette butts that they banned cigarette smoking on the campus. I was doing the job so well. Yeah, so I know what you're doing, what your job is, and what you're not doing. So even when I first come onto the campus, they had one sitting right there, pop up, drive off. So 4 or 5 of them. So finally, I end up doing, see, I'm gonna stop filming you guys. And the guy gonna stop, said, hold on. And I said, no, every time I come on this campus now, 4 or 5 of you guys show up. So I said, that's enough of that. So whatever you got to say what you got to say, but I'm filming you from here on out. But the most beautiful thing, that morning, earlier, I was on campus and I was waiting for the city bus. Yes? So on the bus stop, there's always some agent some crazy person that they use to come around. All of a sudden, they drop off. I can tell they've been dropped off because those people cannot walk that far and get there because of the location. I know they can't get there like that. On the campus, people that age don't get to that location like that without having to be dropped off. So I take an assessment of all of that too when people come around, okay? So it's not physically capable of doing that quickly. Okay, so I stood off maybe 20 feet from the bus stop and I put my phone on top of my bag. And I said, don't you forget this phone, because I didn't put it in the bag, I just put it on top of the phone. And so when the bus came, you know what I did, right? I picked my bag up and the phone fell on the ground. Blam. I'm like, oh. So we got on the bus. I'm all upset now. I'm really upset. I was about a couple of miles away. I said, man, I'm not gonna get off this bus and walk all the way back there because it's too far to walk back. So I'm going to try to get back after I get off the bus and all of that, right? So the bus comes every 30 to 45 minutes to the location. So I got from the UALR campus to the Dunbar Community Garden. So you all know how far that is in Little Rock, Arkansas. So I'm telling him, man, because I was coming to do some volunteer things. I just wanted to, come here but I got to leave now because I left my phone out there. I'm just really upset and asking myself, how do I do it? I mean, why did I do this, man? Why are you going to leave your phone after you told yourself not to leave the phone? So, but before I left, I got a couple of pears, pears have been harvested. I'm a pear harvester. And I just wanted to make some smoothies that day. That's why I went and got these burro bananas and the mangoes from Walmart. They have them for 68 cents. Those mangoes, best price in town, 68 cents. I always get 10 of them when I go. And they're very good. Some of them hard, but let them ripen and all that. So big ups to them. And so it took me that long to get there, 30 minutes, 45 minutes to get to them, 15 more minutes to sit and talk to them and cry about, I left my phone, what I'm going to do, why would I do it? I mean, I'm just telling myself, Because you want to know how you do that. You know you need your phone. So I got back on I walked from Dunbar Community Garden back to like 17th Street. Okay. And 5 minutes later, the bus comes. I mean, every time I'm out for the bus, it's right there on time. Last couple of days, it's very timely. Wherever I go, it's blam 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 blam. Very timely thing. I don't have to wait a whole lot anymore after I've been left a couple of times. Let me say that. But so I rode the bus back. It was a whole hour done passed. I'm like, oh my god. So I get back to the campus, look around and didn't see it at first because I'm looking, where I thought I may have sat, at a straight angle back to where I would have stood, makes sense. But then I thought, well, let me look a bit further over to the side. And I walked to the side, and lo and behold, there it was, sitting right there, that phone. And nobody had called or dialed it because I said, no, I hope nobody calls my phone because someone's going to hear it and pick that phone up. And there it was, sitting there, that phone right there in that same spot. I threw my hands in the air. So that day, I was going to go take the bus again. So I decided that day the bus didn't come in time. And I saw the crazies start showing up on the bus stop like, oh, yeah, here I come. No, they're not waiting on the bus. So I decided to go ahead and walk from the ULR campus back to where I was going. And and that turned out to be a beautiful thing. As I was walking back, it's when I saw the police cars over on Monroe where there had been a shooting and helicopters was flying over. I'm thinking, oh, why are they flying over me? And now I know, because before I didn't know that's what had happened. You see how the omnipotent source works for us when we're in harmony? I left the phone an hour ago back and it's still right there on the ground in a grove of trees. I was sitting in some shade off the bus stop to avoid the people who were trying to do their maniacal military assignment. You see? You see what happens? See, that's what I mean. If it was truly was working for you, you would see some improvement. But I've only been seeing improvement. The timely manner, the justice that's in that has been justified in everything I do. And I had to share that story because, yes, I really thought the police was just harassing me, but they weren't. They were just doing the job. There had just been a shooting. I didn't know that. And I was just passing through. At the same time, my omnipotent true source was there. And that happened that day. And go back and pick the phone up and still be there was powerful, man. I was so calm. And so that was just 2 days ago. So that's what I'm trying to say to these people. You all are just fulfilling the prophecy of who I am, what I am. Because what they were doing in times past when people were wiped out, what you're doing now. The arrival of the true ancestors, the fleet that's in flight, don't get you right. Get me right. I have to be getting right. I got to get right through a diet of things I do, not just ingest diet, but that's one of the most important diets. And the diet and the things that I do every day. I cannot ignore that. And neither can you all. Self-haters, riding around, think you're disturbing me. No, you're just making yourself more foolish looking every day. Again, civil rights workers, Silver Trail I'm following, it's excellent. The power that's in it, the speed that's in it is now here. That spinning, that dizzying effect, that spinning in our head, the hovering that takes you higher and higher, that shell that it is, the spinning that they call, the Dogon used to call, Vuvuzela, that sound, all of that is here with us.